Hi, Tracy here with BibleJournalingMinistries.com, and today I'm going to show you that you can use your iPad as a lightbox without purchasing another app. And the way you do that is you first open up your Safari app that comes free with your iPad, and then you go into the search box where you normally would type in your URL and type in the words about colon blank as you see on the screen right now. And as you do that, that will bring a white background for you to use as a lightbox. I would encourage you that as you're using your iPad as a lightbox, just to make sure that you are not going to press hard on that screen. You don't want to damage your iPad in any ways. So using this paper that I'm using, along with my Micron pen or my Pip pen, very lightly, does not cause any damage to my iPad. So just be careful. You might want to add some saran wrap around it if you're going to use it with watercolor, or add some extra protection, extra pages to help you if you're someone that presses really hard. Just be really careful whenever you're using your iPad as a light box. But I figured since I already had a light box, there was no need to go to the store to buy since I already had an iPad, there was no reason for me to go to the store and buy another light box, because I just didn't want to spend money where I have things that will work just fine. I just have to be careful. So I just put one of our traceables here. This one is called Letitia, I think is her name, and she's so beautiful. And you can see as I turn the light how easy it is to see all of the elements that I need to trace. The reason why I printed it on paper to trace it in my Bible was because if I use a photo app, let's say I bring that traceable onto my iPad and try to trace it from my iPad, I really tend to move what's behind the screen often. So it's hard for me to get it lined up, and that's why I use my iPad as a light box as opposed to just tracing it directly from the iPad. But you could do it either way. You could bring up a photo or a printable onto your iPad and then just trace from there as well. That works just fine. So as we go into our Bible journaling for today, I am using distress paint, and our verse is in Genesis chapter 19, and it says, verse 15, where it says, "With the coming of the dawn, the angels urged Lot, saying, 'Hurry, take your wife and your 2 daughters who are here, or you will be swept away when the city is punished.'" So this angel is definitely saving Lot, getting him out of there in the nick of time. The colors that I'm using, I use the Squeeze Lemon Distress Paint first, just to highlight the angel. And then I went ahead and used peacock feathers around this. The distress paints are very beautiful, and I can still see all of the words, so I just really delight in using them. Of course, I'm not someone that's really big on if I need to cover the words, I will. I have multiple Bibles, so it's totally okay with me, but I just love the distressed paint because you can definitely move it and see through it, especially if you're using light colors. Then I come in with a stencil. I wanted to just kind of replicate feathers in this drawing here, so I went ahead and grabbed one of my stencils and used the Ripe Persimmon color to add just some more texture to the page, and I just think it's so pretty. Then I take the stencil and I rub it off on an extra sheet of paper because I don't like to waste paint. So I'll just push it on the other page and maybe brayer it down sometimes. It's totally just a way I kind of start another project without wasting paint. It's just a way to save paint. I did try to come in and use some marigold to create a flower. I didn't like it. Like, this is part of the process. This is what I go through. And that's why I try to dry between layers. If I dry between layers, then I can wipe things off pretty easy. And I'm not worried about, if I don't like it, if it doesn't go well, I can just take a baby wipe and just wipe it off, like you see me doing here. I'm actually doing it quite often, more often than I usually do. So then I need to go find some distressed stain. I use black soot here on an application tool, on just one of basically it's an applicator. It's got a little sponge on the edge of it. I get some distressed paint or stain, and then I just kind of rub it on the edges just to create more of a shadowy effect around the page, which I really loved. And then I came in with some stickers. You can use any stickers that you have. The stickers that I have are from a brand called, I think, Oh Snap, and I got these super on sale. And but you can use any one that you have. I think they were going out of like clearance sale, so they're probably not available anymore. But this says Angels, and then I go to try to find some other stickers that I might have that so I can write the word save, because I don't think I had enough of the yellow and I wanted to really call it out. So I went to find some more stickers and came back and then wrote the word save as well. I did try to do some stamping. I thought maybe I'd do some stamps, but it just didn't work out, so I erased that as well. So I decided to go with my piggytail stamps. These are, again, some old stash. I tend to use whatever I have when I can. It's just part of not over purchasing. I could really go crazy sometimes when it comes to purchasing things for my crafting area. I came in with a little more stencils, with the little circles with some yellow as well. It's just, again, coming in with the squeezed lemonade. If you have any questions, I'd love to answer them for you. I hope that this tutorial helped you see that you could use what you have. And if you have an iPad, you could use it as a lightbox. No need to purchase another one. I hope you have a fabulous day now, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.